is Kylie. Welcome back to my all-time classic channel. So today I'll be sharing with you how to make these traditional Chinese steamed buns, also known as mantou. Well, these mantous are typically a Chinese version of bread without the crust. Instead of being baked, they're usually being steamed. Well, these mantous are really soft, really fluffy, and also really healthy. These mantous can be made in all sorts of shapes, all sorts of flavors, but today I'll be sharing with you how to make this special, cute little piggy mantous. They're really easy to follow, super soft and super cute. So, let's get started! So, to make these Chinese steamed buns, you only need 5 basic ingredients: some milk, flour, instant yeast, sugar, and corn oil. But in this episode, you also need some cocoa powder and colorings to make the piggy buns. Firstly, add in your milk, and then yeast, sugar, flour, and corn oil in sequence into the mixer. Attach the dough hook and start mixing at low speed for about 3 to 4 minutes. You may need to add a few more teaspoons of milk from time to time if you find your dough is still dry. Then, increase the speed to medium speed and continue kneading for about 6 to 7 minutes or until the dough has become smooth. Now, we're going to divide the dough into half. So, I'm going to keep the other half into the freezer while I shape this half of the dough. This is to prevent further proofing before I steam them. So, place them into a clean plastic bag and keep them in the freezer while you work on the rest. Now, roll out the dough until smooth. Then divide them into 5 equal portions. Cover them with a plastic wrap to prevent the dough from drying out. Next, we start kneading and shaping the dough. So, take a portion of the dough and start kneading and rolling them into long strips like this. Then, tuck the both ends in and start rolling again. Repeat these rolling and tucking in steps at least 3 times before proceeding to the next step. Next, gently press the dough and roughly flatten it. Knead and fold the dough towards the center like this until the surface has become smooth. Now, you don't want to be exerting too much force and pressure when kneading and folding them, otherwise your dough may be easily cracked. When you have a smooth surface, turn it over. Gently pull and tuck the dough at the bottom to close the seam. Cup the dough with both palms and move the dough in a circular motion to shape it round and tall. And there you have it. That's your round basic mantou. Now to create the piggy look. I've pinched out a small piece of dough and added a little cocoa powder to create the dark brown eyes of the piggies. You can add in some milk to incorporate the cocoa powder batter. Continue kneading until you get an even brown color dough. Then, wash your hands and let's make some pink colored dough for the nose and the ears. So, pinch a small piece of dough and add in a little drop of pink coloring. I don't have any pink coloring, so I've used a tiny drop of red coloring instead. Gently fold and incorporate the coloring until an even pink color is obtained. Right, wet the surface of the buns with some milk. Now, the idea here is to use the milk as a glue to stick those piggy features on. Pinch out a pair of pink ears and attach them to the white round dough. Then, pinch out a small piece of pink dough for the nose. Next, roll out a pair of brown eyes using the chocolate dough. Now, you can play around and give these piggies some expression. Finally, don't forget to use a skewer or a toothpick to create these piggy nostrils. Ta-da! One cute little piggy bun is done. Now, repeat the steps again for the following buns. It's important to knead the dough until you get a smooth surface. That way, your piggy buns will turn out to be smooth and pretty. C. Smooth and round. This time, I'm just gonna do a basic pair of brown eyes for this piggy. Pretty easy and cute, huh? Then it's time to proof. I've prepared a steamer here filled with some warm water. Then, place the buns on the steamer to proof. Now, make sure to leave some space between each bun as they will expand as they proof. So, the proofing time depends a lot on the environment factors such as the humidity and the temperature. So in my case, I've let them rest in the steamer for about 18 to 20 minutes or until the buns are slightly bigger and smooth. Then, Put on the lid but leaving a small gap for ventilation. So, as you can see, the yeast is doing its work. Look at the steam, even without the stove being turned on. Now, let's start steaming the buns. Turn on the stove, steam the buns with medium-high heat for about 17 to 18 minutes. I've also let the lid up a little to avoid condensation of the steam. But you can also cover the glass lid with a clean tea towel. This way, the condensation created during the steaming process will be absorbed by the cloth instead of dripping onto the buns. Now, one more important tip is that you do not open the lid right away after you turn off the heat. Let them rest in the steamer for about 5 minutes to cool down before you open the lid. Ta-da! Perfectly steamed Piggy Mantous. So cute and smooth, aren't they? These Piggy Mantous are best when they are served warm. They are soft, fluffy and yummy. Now, you can make them ahead and store the balance in the freezer for up to 2 months. Easy, cute and healthy steamed buns. Try it yourself. If you like my video, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel. Hit the ring bell to not miss out any of our episodes. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.